Do we have anything that we can use to mark his trail? We need to find some kind of ink or coloring, maybe. Or something that needs to be done to the walkings. I got it. I remember. I don't follow that logic. What logic? That we followed him?
You're back, eh? Can't resist the smell of fresh bait, huh?
If that's fresh, I don't want to know what old bait smells like.
Well, just take a whiff of the free ones so you'll know.
Please leave the Twiiiiiiiists alone. They're a very temperamental group of performers, you know, and they must not be disturbed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's why you needed the hand. He doesn't follow that logic.
This requires stealth.
There, he replaced
Come and
his
get it,
real
boys.
arm.
Look at those little buggers go. They must be real hungry for the taste of redwood.
Who wouldn't love the taste of redwood? There, now we got termites.
It's a wooden hand infested with termites.
Nice. And out the door we go. And also, you have a bell inside, but the door opens outside. You should put the bell outside, because it's supposed to ring when somebody opens the door. But since your door doesn't open inside the shop, that bell is totally useless. Moron. Stupid. Idiot. Moron. Hallelujah. He didn't appear to be that up to roughing it, so if only steps behind, how could 3 lose the guy so easily by complaining the path ends? This game is a headache. Welcome to Escape from Monkey Island. Secret forest door? Yeah, that's a possibility. Insert prosthetic butt on the cane and follow the ass trail. Good plan. Let's do it.
Match dueling swords. This cane has an almost imperceptible crack in it.
Looks like high quality wood, though.
Soon to be lower quality, if you ask me. If I push the right button.
What are you doing? Stop that!
We need to use this on his cane. Somehow.
I don't think that needs a fake arm.
What are you doing? Stop that!
I don't think he'd like that.
Stop that! Stop that!
I'm back.
What do you want now?
I'd like to take another shot at insult sword fighting.
If you must, what would you like to play for?
If I win, you have to tell me all your secret evil plans.
Fine. And if I win, you have to leave my house.
Agreed.
I can't move during it, Gabriel. It's automatic. Like a cutscene.
On guard. Touche.
Oh, that is so cliche. I've defeated 12 people today alone.
How do you know? You don't have that many fingers.
Ouch.
You're driving me berko.
I can't argue with that.
You're a snag short of a Barbie.
I'm sure that was a stinging insult, but I don't know why.
You smell worse than a dunny budgie.
I'm what?
Ha ha!
I can't believe I lost again.
Of course you lost. I'm unbeatable. Now leave.
Now you're unbeatable because you use Australian insults, and which nobody understands what the heck you're saying. Now does how can people just lose to those? Well, it confuses them and he gets the upper hand and then bam, everybody loses. Even us, because this game is not good. Okay, so how can we make him break his cane again? I think I need him to break the cane again, so it goes to the shop, and we go to the shop to put termites on it. I don't know.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
It's an idea.
Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Not much.
Oh?
Other than the fact that they're an uncouth subculture of illiterate yobbos who make it impossible
Good night,
for a hard-working
Obbo.
businessman to earn an honest quid without worrying about being sacked and or pillaged. Not much, really.
Ah.
Yeah, not much.
You're through, Mandrill. I can prove that you framed me.
Let me guess. You found Pegna,
Yeah,
and what did it look?
it's very nice. Lots of booty.
See? It's automatic.
With the power of the ultimate insult, that don't touch it.
Okay, you take care now.
Once I clear my name, I really should find out what this ultimate insult thingy is. I don't think that needs a fake arm. I don't think that needs a fake arm. I don't think that needs a fake arm. I don't think that needs a fake arm.
Put it in the freaking... I was hoping you'd put it into the barrel. Let's go to the House of Sticks. Maybe we can find something out there. Some info. Go away, Hugo. Nobody likes you anyway. Good job. Good job. You make your mama proud. Make her proud.
I'm back.
So you are.
Why do you put up with that rude, stick-breaking customer?
You mean Mr. Mandrill? Well, for one thing, he's rich. If he ever pays off his tab, I'll be able to retire. For another thing, he's a steady customer. Barely a day goes by when he doesn't break his walking stick in a fit of rage and demand a new one. For a third thing, he's not too bright. I've been carving new sticks for him for months, and he's never noticed that I just keep gluing the same stick back together over and over again.
Stick around. I'll be back later.
Be seeing ya.
I don't think you'd like that. I don't think that needs a fake arm. I'm back.
So you are.
Something funny. Secret of wealth. Don't ever pay it off. Let your money talk. Yep.
I'd like to take another whack at choosing the perfect walking stick.
Well, then let's find a good one for you. Where do you expect to be doing most of your walking?
Let's see.
Back and forth on the deck of my mighty pirate ship.
Oh, I see. And how many people would you expect to be walking with?
I'll be walking with my wife. She's a governor, you know.
Whatever you say, sir. How long will you be walking on average?
About a half hour. 45 minutes tops.
I see. Well then, taking all your answers into consideration, not to mention the numerous personal observations I've made of your movements, I believe that the perfect walking stick for you would be the Wiebelfester 9000 Rainforest Deluxe.
Hey, isn't that what you told me the last time?
Yeah.
See? It must be the stick for you.
Huh. Okay. So do you have one?
It's a barrel of sticks. I don't think there are any sticks I want in that barrel. Just another barrel of sticks. I don't think there are any sticks I want in that barrel. Sticks? Just like every other barrel here. There's so many to choose from, I can't decide. These sticks look perfectly fine to me.
To the untrained eye, they might. Those sticks didn't pass our rigid quality assurance process.
So can I get one?
I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with them.
They're probably fine for the non-discriminating type of consumer. But those sticks wouldn't pass the muster for our high-end buyers.
Yeah, of course. We are out of here. Can't just go out and find a stick in the mud. Well, we know that there's mandrill. Funny. I'm so funny. Okay. Let's think about this for a little while here. I do know that I need to use termites on the walking stick. I guess if I just go into Mandrill's place and I talk to him so that he starts to enrage, he might break his stick in that way. We just need to make him mad. That's what we need to do. And also, where is there a rattlesnake in here? Keeps making that sound. I didn't know that there are rattlesnakes in the Caribbean. But apparently, according to this game, there are. That was the final note.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Not much.
Oh?
Other than the fact that they're who make it impossible for a hard-working businessman to earn an honest quid without worrying about not much.
Ah. Is there...
Not
Oh?
other who make it without not much.
Ah.
It's the same line over and over again.
Why are you trying to...
I thought I made it. The Caribbean is infected by the I intend to cure it with some old-fashioned...
I'm tired of
And I'm...
Well, I'll be seeing you later.
Not too soon, I hope.
Gotta try something here.
I don't think he'd like that.
That's the point.
What are you doing?
Now he's getting the stick.
And what is that horrid smell? You've befouled my platypus.
Oh, that did it.
Ah, crikey, look what you made me do. Now I need to order a new cane.
It was a lot simpler than I expected. Sure is taking you a long time to get out of here.
I thought he'd never leave.
And stay out.
Still here, are ya?
Not for long. Because we have an appointment with your stick. And your stick has an appointment with some very hungry termites. Stay away from Hugo. There we go.
Those little buggers sure know high quality wood when they see it.
Freddy, my new caner better be ready.
Oh, it sure is, Mr. Mandrill. It's right over on that bench there.
Creepwood? Thinking of buying a walking stick of your own, are you?
Maybe.
Might make you look more distinguished. Quite like a monkey in a hat.
Yeah, those are funny. Hey,
Oh, Guybrush, you naive fool.
Put it on my bill, Freddy, and don't even think about overcharging me, or I'll own ya.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
There. Now we can see a trail. Left behind by the termites. I'm glad that he doesn't hear the chittering and gnawing.
it's a pile of sawdust. I'm not picking that up.
Oh, righty. Left. So now that we'll follow him, he will leave a path behind and which we can follow. Do termites make sawdust? Not really. But it's adventure game logic. Don't bring real logic in this. Don't bring real life into adventure game logic. My immersion! There, follow the dust.
I'm back.
What are you?
You're
Letting?
yeah.
And what?
I thought there would be more chintz.
With the power of the ultimate.
Yeah.
Don't touch.
Yeah, sure. Riot.
Once I clear my name, I really should find out what this ultimate insult thingy is.
Oh, we will.
It's a pile of sawdust.
Following the sawdust.
Good thing I had that trail to follow. Up until now, that is. It's disappeared. Those termites probably ran out of cane to eat. Now, where did that Australian pirate phobe go?
Or maybe
Oh,
he's
there he is.
in a
I must
cave.
have kangaroos in me upper paddock.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Aussies.
This ultimate insult nonsense has me uncharacteristically baffled. I knew I should have taken that class in ancient voodoo curses at the University of Toowoomba.
Is Toowoomba a real place? If Nathan was here, he would tell us.
The heirlooms must be nearby.
I mean, Toowoomba sounds like an Australian town.
It's pretty shallow here. I can see the dirt on the bottom easily. No thanks. I'm not thirsty. No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Yes, it is. Huh.
It's not so shallow here. I can just make out the bottom.
Southeastern Queensland.
No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
that a dolphin or a bird?
It's really deep here. I can't see the bottom at all. Just a strange, murky darkness. They're very tropical.
Well, we are in the tropics. Doesn't make sense.
Hey, there's a hidden passage back here. That must be where Ozzy disappeared to. That's the way to Pegnose's ill-gotten booty showroom.
Cool. Actually, before we go in here... Oh, skulls. I wonder if Murray's here.
No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
I thought we would be able to walk in there.
No thanks. I'm not thirsty. No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
I was sure we were able to walk underwater.
Ah, no way. Think I've had enough caber tossing to last me a while. Ah, no way. Think I've had enough caber tossing to last... What an odd collection of junk. There doesn't actually seem to be all that much valuable stuff in here. It's a skull. Murray? Guess not.
Could have been.
No, I'd probably get busted for possession of stolen property. What kind of twisted freak keeps the skulls of his victims lying in piles around his showroom? I bet he wasn't hugged much as a child.
Also victims? I thought it was a thief, not a murderer. I'm sure they're all fake. Murray? Feels bad, man.
No way. Who knows where these skulls have been? Other than inside somebody's head, I mean. No way. This button practically screams push me.
So do you.
Wow. Wonder if Elena let me have one of these.
Maybe.
Nah, I wouldn't want to get tipsy in here and accidentally break something expensive.
Why not? It's not your stuff.
Hey, that looks like the Lucre Town Bank's missing loot. And the Marley heirlooms. I've got to find a way to get in there.
Seem to be underwater.
The bank booty and the Marley heirlooms are in the cavern on the other side of this unbreakable window.
How do you know it's unbreakable?
I already opened the drapes.
You didn't answer me. How do you know it's unbreakable? Maybe try skull once more? Didn't do anything. Unless I do it down here?
No, what an odd collection of junk. There doesn't actually seem to be all that...
Nope.
Murray? Guess not. Well, I've already got a skull.
Yeah, but do you have a skull friend again? You could have, you know. Dive into deep water. You started playing Dragon Age Origins.
It's something. It's too dark to see.
It does look like that window came right out of 40,000 leagues after all, so deduction of illogic?
Wish those fish would come over here so I could see something. I can't tell what that is. It's too dark to see.
I think I need bait. Because I need to trap them in the tupper, the Scupperware to make a lantern.
It's too dark to see. I can't tell what that is. It's too dark to see. I don't think I should do that.
And also, if we stay here 10 minutes, he's not gonna drown, but he will head up to surface automatically. Warhammer 40k, in the dark future, there's only water. I thought it was a vermin. Thought I saw something else pop up there for a second. Like 2 options. Well, the new path is open, so we can go there. Let's just go to the bait shop. I watched 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea 1954 last week.
Another visitor.
Yeah, follower.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
Thank you for the follow there, little floppy. Is the floppy like you flop around a lot, or floppy as the disc? We need to know. I ruined my day earlier by playing the first Vermintide on the PS4. It's strange how much better Vermintide 2 is.
Gentle player, at this point you should be thankful that your computer does not have odor emulation capability. This place smells horrible. I mean really bad. So bad, in fact, that...
Hey, you don't like it? Leave.
And don't worry, I know how run fish and run raw meat, well, not run, but raw meat smells like, so I'm good. I'm scarred for life. In many disgusting smells. I'm scarred for life. Trust me. There's a lot of horrible smells that I do know how they smell like. Not gonna go into detail.
There, now my bait will stay fresh.
Was it Larry 7 that came with those scratch cards for smell emulation? Yes. The sniff and scratch. Just like Earthbound had sniff and scratch on the Nintendo Power magazine as an advertisement that you can scratch the and it will let you know what the smell of belch is like. The big belch. Yeah, scratch and sniff. Whenever you did a certain situation in the game, it will light up the card, the number that you need to scratch, and you can smell it. Or what that situation smells like. Hey there, noob! This brings back memories from Grim Fandango's water scene. So lovely. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. Been lurking for a while already. Huh. It's Copperware with bait in it. Okay, Illuminant fish, where are ya?
It's filled with stinky bait.
Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Get over here. So. It's like we're a pizza delivery man, but the person that we have the pizza for is not going to come around.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
There, now we have a light.
There's a little glowing fish sealed inside.
Now we can take a look around.
Looks like someone couldn't hold their breath long enough.
Or they got eaten alive?
I don't think they'd like that.
It's just a rock. I don't think I should do that.
Darn it.
I don't think that would help anything.
Don't combine. Use it.
I think that's called moose coral.
Is it supposed to be Rocky and Bullwinkle?
I wonder where that rope goes. I believe this species is known as a kind of Echinosteridea henricia. Yeah, I wonder what that is.
Surface.
It's a cavern leading into the rocks. Looks like someone couldn't hold their breath long enough. It's just some slimy seaweed. Hey, there's a secret-looking door there.
Aha! Made it.
Whew. It's a good thing I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Yup.
It's beautiful.
I got the feeling that the emulation is not doing this correctly.
That's Pegnose's showroom over there.
I mean, it is supposed to make like a light shadow on Guybrush, but it's not showing it up correctly.
It's the stolen booty from the bank.
Booty, 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 booty. Booty!
Hey, something just fell out of the chest. A tiny screw. I'll bet it goes to Pegnose's prosthetic nose. Now I can clear the good name of Guybrush Threepwood.
Yay! And that goes into the pocket as well.
Wonder what this little brass screw could be used for. Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
And so, my swashbuckling citizens, as we approach the next century, can we really afford to entrust Melee Island's future to a man with no past, a man with no experience, a man who doesn't even seem to like pirates?
Apparently, yes.
Common sense says no!
My opponent is right. I am a newcomer to these islands, and it's true that my experience in affairs of state is minimal at best. But it doesn't take a 7th-generation pirate princess to see that Melee Island needs more than a part-time status quo governor. A governor who can't even promise her citizens good times and free grog.
At least he knows how to appeal to the audience. Can never say no to free grog.
Stop it! You can't be stupid enough to believe that Charles is just gonna give you free grog and good times, can you?
Yes, they can. Elaine, you're smarter than that. You're a governor in the Tri-Island area. How can you be this stupid? I mean, seriously, she stuttered. That's not the Elaine Marley that we know. Strong-headed, quick-witted, smart, intelligent. A freaking governor for many years. You would think that she would know how the politics would go. The real Elaine would never stutter. Exactly. And thus we see more flaws in the writing of this game. We must construct more additional pylons.
What a strangely shaped stalactite.
It's not that strange. Although it does look like a finger pointing at something. And even Voodoo Lady was more mysterious and intimidating in the past games. Yeah, and here she's just a hint book.
I'd better not. I'd better not. I already have something in there.
Do we still have the glowing fish in there? Maybe I should go back in the water and free that little... Yeah. I should free the fishy.
I already have something in there. No, my little fish might escape if I open it.
But you're gonna kill it if we take it to the...
No, my little fish might escape if I open it.
But then again, it's Tupperware. I'm sure it's holding the fish in properly. I'm sure the fish is fine. It'll be fine. It's got water in it. He can breathe. Escape from Tupperware Island? And also, I should have opened this. All of this.
Wonder what this little brass screw could be used for.
It's the stolen booty from the bank.
I don't think that would help anything. I'm afraid to rummage through this, lest I get my fingerprints all over everything.
Well, they pretty much already have some fingerprints on it, so. And I highly doubt they have the main means and ways of taking fingerprints from stuff. I mean, that was only invented in the early 20th century. In 1926 or something.
Inspector?
Yes?
Ozymandial hired Pegnose Pete to set me up.
Have you got any proof?
I overheard them talking about it.
Listen, you. I've been tolerating your quixotic attempts to prove your innocence, but if you start slandering the good names of respectable and powerful citizens like Mr. Mandrill, I'm going to have to seriously think about throwing you back in the clink. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. You're not going to lift a finger to help me, are you?
No.
But what about justice?
Haven't you heard? Justice is blind.
Not to mention lazy, apparently.
Quiet, you.
I caught the real thief. Can I go now?
I'm innocent!
Quiet, you. Well, we're all tickled pink that you managed to capture Pegnose, seeing as how he's wanted for questioning in hundreds of Luca Island thefts. But you haven't proved he's responsible for robbing the bank.
I recovered the stolen loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
But I caught Pegnose Pete.
You ain't got nothing on me!
Quiet, you. Unfortunately, he's right. You need some evidence to back up your story.
Where can I find Pegnose Pete? It's right there. And also, I'm gonna show you something really pretty before we continue with the game, because I need to show you something that I got in the mail today. Take a look at this beast. My new graphics card. A big, big beast. Gonna be trying to install that tomorrow. There you go. Now you know what it is. Got it in the mail today. So I'll be installing that tomorrow. Hopefully I can do it. Doesn't say Commodore on it. I tried to look for one, but I couldn't find it.
Well, I better get out there and prove my innocence.
Stay out of trouble.
You stay in trouble.
I recovered the stolen loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
But I caught Pegnose Pete.
You ain't got nothing on me!
Quiet, you. Unfortunately.
Alright. Can I combine this with this?
I don't think that would help anything.
Okay.
Here. This should be sufficient to clear my name and get this wretched anklet removed.
It's a tiny screw.
That's right, and it's the screw that attaches Pegnose's prosthetic nose to his face.
Without the actual prosthetic nose, we can't prove he was at the scene of the crime. All this would prove is that somehow his nose screw wound up in a bag of loot from the bank. His defense attorneys would have a field on this. keep the screw, and come back when you have something more tangible.
We need to
Hey,
find a
Inspector,
nose.
You're in a tight ship. Almost as tight as this anklet. I'll be back.
Right. Where nose? We need to know where to find nose. Where nose? So where could his nose be? Must be in the back. I mean, the scupperware cannot be the only thing that we needed to find in the back. It must be in his home. Later, Guybrush can go. Got your nose. I'm sure that will be the joke.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Although he didn't really have the nose on when he was us, did he? I have an idea, a blind idea, not from a walkthrough. Make Pegnose Pete sneeze so his nose comes off. Then show Officer Dumbass that the remaining screw is the same as yours. But he's not wearing his nose. At least I don't think so.
I can't go out that way. Inspector Kennard is watching the entrance.
Is he? I didn't notice him outside.
Whoa!
Ow.
Still need to practice on your landings. The only other place that I can think of where the nose could be is the Palace of Prosthesis. Prosthesis.
Dave?
Yes?
See you later.
That makes one of us.
Dave?
Yes?
You can recognize people by their smell?
Usually no problem. Today, though, my nose is stuffed up because I got a bit of a cold. So I can only recognize amplified odors, like the lilac aftershave you generously applied to your face. Fortunately, my hearing's still sharper than a bar.
See you later.
That makes one of us.
I know where it is, me too, but I want to see Spidey solve it. Weaklings with their walkthroughs. Well, Gabriel only looks at it to help me out, you know.
It's Pegnose.
The only place I can think of is the Prosthesis, but the other place also is the secret cavern, where it could be hiding. I just wasn't looking thoroughly enough, I guess. And another place, Pete's cabin, you know. Apparently there's a rat somewhere, judging from, or a squirrel, judging from the squeaking noises. Or Guybrush just has really squeaky shoes. Believe me, it takes me the strength of a team of saintly mules to not drop passive-aggressive hints right now, so I regret looking already.
Ick. Dirty dishes. For a master thief, Pegnose is a real slob. I've got plenty of tables at home. Ick. Dirty dishes. For a master thief, Pegnose is a real slob.
Okay, so it's not here. That's for sure. The only other place that I can think of is just his house or the Palace of Pathesis, but I don't know how to get a nose from there. I mean, the only thing that we needed from there was the map. But we couldn't get into the cabin at all.
These heirlooms are too valuable to waste on that. I'm afraid to rummage through this, lest I get my fingerprints all over everything.
Fine, Gabriel, give me a hand. I don't want you to have a headache because of that. Fine. It's not in the swamp. Okay. So it's in town somewhere.
Let's see, rubber knuckles, artificial appendages, faux follicles. Nope, nothing I want here. Dave?
Yes?
See you later.
That makes one of us. Ooh, stop spraying me with that.
Sorry, but I want to be sure of this. Who did you say this smell belonged to?
Like I told you, it belongs to Oliver C. Deuteronomy.
Thanks.
Well, we already got the item from there. It's not a nose. I mean, it's a filing system for their addresses anyway, not for the prosthetic stuff. Am I even on the right track? That it would be either in the Palace of Pathesis or the bank. I mean, we can always play the hot and cold game. That's a good way. Tracks are right enough. Okay. So it's either or. The bank or the palace. This place is like how Vegas would do Old World Town. Probably. Now I knows. Great, everybody else knows but me. Hey, Raisin. Haven't seen you here in a long while. How you doing?
That turns on the lights around the bank. I've always wondered how they get the ship in there.
Like I said before, very carefully. Does the enduring upstairs psychos that triggered the tiniest of noises seem a Resident Evil save room theme is haram for them, apparently. Or harm.
It's a light fixture. What's that shadow? It looks like a nose?
Apparently.
Hey, a prosthetic nose.
There it is, so it was in the
Ugh,
bank.
Gross. I'll bet this belongs to that smelly pirate guy. The one with no nose.
I'll take that, Mr. Threepwood.
Ack! What are you doing in here?
I might ask you the same question. Instead, I'll just take that as evidence.
My pleasure, Inspector. Be sure to tell Pegnose that I'll be by in a few minutes to prove his guilt.
I'll keep your cell warm.
Thanks. I guess.
It's a light fixture.
Well, we found the nose.
That turns on the lights around the bank.
There. Let's be nice and turn it off. Can we now leave through this door? Good. Ba, 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 ba. So now that he has the news, we can give him the screw. Burpy knows it's a big one. Still don't get it why Goblin needs to, you know, announce that I have burped. I'm sure everybody hears it. But then again, it's his way of having fun, so who am I to ruin his fun? Sorry, Goblin. Sorry. Someone might not have heard you, and you still need to let them know that I have burped. Spider burped? Holy crap, I have to tweet about this now! Go for it. Let the whole world know that at this moment, I burped. You guys are weird.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
I guess that's why I like you.
It looks like a tiny screw.
I think you'll find it goes with a nose I gave you earlier.
Oh, you do you? What makes you so sure, eh?
It won't prove a thing.
Quiet, you. Well then, perhaps we should give it a try.
Perhaps.
Hold still, you. Quiet, you. Well, I'll be. Well, let's see that screw.
That resolution.
It doesn't fit.
Quiet,
eyes.
you.
If the nose fits, you must acquit.
I've
So
never seen
pixelated.
that before in my life.
Quiet, you. Well, all right then. I guess your name's been cleared. Let's see that leg of yours.
Right. The anklet thingy.
Hold on. Maybe I should do a background check on you. Just because you didn't rob the bank doesn't mean you aren't wanted for other more heinous crimes.
He stole a duck.
Quiet, you! On the other hand, without the stigma of felonious robbery hanging over your head, you seem pretty harmless. So, off you go.
Hey, was that an insult?
Damn, he's good. Like a ninja.
Done paying your debt to society, Otis?
Ha freaking ha.
Time to make sales, shipmates.
Thank gods, I hate this repressive place.
Yeah, I was getting kind of bored.
We
Me too.
can't. I have more repairs to make.
What kind of repairs?
Just kidding. Ship's ready.
Funny. Bait him, Tish. Just let's make it straight this time. Or as straight as possible, I guess. There.
All right, mateys. Stay here and watch the ship while I go into town.
Yeah, you guys stay here while Guybrush and I check out the flora.
If you get to go, I get to go. Scumbar, here I come!
Hey, if anyone here gets to go to the scum bar, it's me.
Hey, please stay here and guard the ship. I'll be back soon.
Jeez, we were just kidding.
We were.
Yeah, you were.
This can't be right.
I'm afraid it is, Governor. Charles Alchar's Good Times Free Grog campaign has given him a 23% lead in all the polls.
Wow.
But...
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush! Ah, you're back!
Yes, and look what I've got. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, Guybrush, this is wonderful! Esteban, take these papers down to Melee Town Hall and save my mansion. Oh, Guybrush, I am so glad you're back. What took you so long?
Well, that's a funny story. It all started when I went looking for the no-nosed pirate.
Later. That's Comic Sans? Really?
Said, I'm gonna put your shrimp on me body.
Comic Sans. They're using Comic
After that, I was
Sans.
attacked by an army of koalas. And so the lawyers used the Marley Mansion deed to draw up the legal papers to save the mansion. And I came back here.
Well, seems like the sensible thing to do would be to destroy my grandfather's heirloom so that no one could get their hands on the ultimate insult. Whatever that is.
I agree. Got a match?
Charles, you manipulating weasel! Get out of my house before I stick my piranha poodles on you!
Yikes! Now, my dear Mrs. Marley.
The Reapwood.
Is that any way to talk to the next governor of Melee Island?
Trademark.
I don't care what the polls say. The pirates of Melee will see through your tissues of false hopes and empty promises.
The pirates of Melee couldn't see through a window. They can't even see what's right in front of them.
What are you talking about?
Why, only the biggest lie of them.
It was LeChuck!
At your service. Enough of this inane banter. I've got an election to win.
How do you expect to be elected once I tell everyone you're really LeChuck?
Go ahead, tell them. Shout it from the rooftops. It will only ensure my victory. And once I'm elected, I'll use my gubernatorial powers to divine the secrets of the ultimate insult.
Huh?
You heard me. The ultimate insult. With its unholy power, I'll make the seas run red with the blood of my enemies. I'll bring the forces of hell to the shores of the Caribbean. And I'll finally make Elaine my willing bride.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
Nice one. And yeah, that was Act 1. Now we're in Act 2. This is a long
I'm confused.
game.
About what?
What is the ultimate insult? And why are LeChuck and Ozymandias after it?
I don't know.
How can LeChuck be alive? Relatively speaking, of course.
I don't know.
Well, I've got a plan.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what is it?
Let's see.
Let's work together to find out the secret of Big Whoop. Oh, sorry, wrong script.
Right. Well, now here's my plan. I'll redouble my efforts to keep LeChuck out of the governor's mansion, which should be a lot easier now that I know he's really an evil undead demon from Heck. In the meantime, why don't you do everything you can to stop Ozzy and LeChuck from getting their hands on the ultimate insult? Or whatever that is.
Okay. How?
If I were you, honey, I'd talk to the voodoo lady. And she always seems to know about these things.
But...
Have fun fighting the bad guy, Schnookums.
That you mean Schnoobums.
This is what it's like being a first lady.
Except you're the first man. Let's see, what have you guys been talking about when all of this
activated.
All of this happened? SpiderMwa Well, now you have to make that since you have announced that you have to make that site. It's a rule on the internet. If you recite a site name that has not been made yet, you have to make it into a real site. You know, it's one of those totally official rules. Goblin Princeton's journal. Went to the live stream today. Everyone sat around and watched SpiderMwa burping. Green Fandango is very similar, and I hear no complaining about that. Wait. Surely better game. It is 1000% a better game than this. Grim Fandango is super fantastic. Very underrated. I need to play that game. Raisin doesn't even know what Grim Fandango is. Raisin, I need to teach you about freaking Grim Fandango. Wrong, there are humans in Grim Fandango. Yes, there are. Yeah, we go to the land of the living. Yeah, Comic Sans. Can't believe they actually used Comic Sans. Yeah, but LeChuckson found that funny and still having such good banners. But at least his voice actor has remained consistent. Yep. He has no beard, but he lost it after all with Guybrush. Well, he's a shape-shifting pirate, LeChuck. Yeah. When you are a powerful demonic undead, all you can get is more powerful. A man with no plan. That was a Carl Pilkington joke, by the way. Don't know who Carl Pilkington is. I've not played Grim Fandango or The Dig. Something tells me I need to play Grim Fandango and The Dig for Goblin, so he can understand. Is there no Monkey Island tag? What do you mean, Monkey Island tag, Gabriel? I talk anyway and everyone loves hearing it. Actually, I have Enhanced Edition and been playing it, but need to restart it. There are no game-specific tags. You can only put the game what you're playing right now. Have you played any of the Discworld games? All of them. All 3. Only 1 and 2 on live streams. I haven't played Noir in live streams yet. But I will play it at some point once I get it properly working. Pilkington's buddy of Ricky Gervais done a show called An Idiot Abroad. Oh, I see. I see. A friend of Ricky Gervais. Save game. Save there. Save it to Gesundheit. Replace. Thank you. You know, Act 2. Gesundheit. Was Ricky who made him famous through the podcast? Probably. You can do a favor to everyone else overall, at least, cause asking it to play The Dig sometime. Wonderful and deep adventure. I will. I will. I've only done a Let's Play, but I should play it again. It's been years since I played The Dig.
Oh, how cute. Wow, this plant is really resilient. We haven't watered it since we left. How could a mere painting capture the essence of my love?
Well, it can't.
Wow, this plant is really resilient. We haven't watered it. It's a portrait of Elaine's grandfather, Horatio T. Marley. This must have been painted years before his yacht was sucked into a whirlpool.
You really think so? Well, at least we still got our monstrosity. I should really put them all together again to save up in space. Inventory space, I mean.
Now my creation is complete.
There.
I have no idea what to do with this. Maybe someone else does.
I was happy to discover the other day that Microsoft no longer expect you to have an Xbox Live Gold account in order to have Netflix. Really? I thought you could just freely watch Netflix on the Xbox, even without a gold account. And daring, another shameless promo, which is teasing me way too much now, really wanting to get Batman the Animated Series Blu-ray set. I read it contains even the film's Mask of Phantasm and Sub-Zero. Cool. One thing I'll hate about watching the dig again, the crew's passive-aggressive squabbling and the men's sexism. It'll drive me batty, but I'll persevere. Well, that's how they were written. But eventually they will start to appreciate Maggie. Except for Frisk.
I've always wondered what was behind the mansion. Now I know.
Oh, we've heard all of this before. Before you had to have a subscription to Gold and Netflix, so you get charged twice basically. Ugh. Freaking Microsoft. I really hate them, how they deal with stuff. So we're back on Melee Island. Trademark. Elaine! Wait for me!
It has recently come to my attention that my opponent, Charles L. Charles, is none other than the demon zombie ghost pirate LeChuck. Does Melee really want an agent of the undead legions of Heck governing its fiscal policy? I think not. Thank you for your time, citizens. And remember, vote for Elaine Marley on Election Day.
I thought nobody lives in these
He looks
houses.
awfully busy.
Honey?
What is it, dear? I'm kind of busy right now.
What should I be doing now?
Dearest, I thought we agreed that you would go talk to the voodoo lady.
Oh, yeah. What do you think the ultimate insult is?
I don't know. Knowing LeChuck, it's probably some ludicrously powerful voodoo thingamabob.
Probably.
All the more reason you should visit the voodoo lady.
How goes the campaign? Can I help?
Badly. And no.
Okay.
Well, I'm off to find the ultimate insult.
Try not to get killed and or cursed, dear.
I'll do my best. No promises. I'm a little oversensitive towards it these days. It always bothered me, even when I first played as a kid, but only now does it make me angry. You can grow out of that. Yeah, you can work your way through that. So you don't get angry about it.
You fool. Ah, Guybrush. I
Lady.
knew you'd return.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Of course you did.
I see that you are finally ready to ask me about the ultimate insult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you like to know about it?
Everything.
I sense that you want to know what the ultimate insult is.
Good guess.
The ultimate insult is the most coveted and dangerous voodoo item the world has ever known.
More coveted and dangerous than the indescribable terrors of Big Whoop?
Twice as coveted and 5 times as dangerous.
Yowie. What does it do?
It is a powerful talisman that allows its owner to spew incredibly foul insults.
Insults? That's all? I thought it would be a potion that turned people inside out or something.
It's called
But
ultimate
these are
insult.
no ordinary insults.
Duh.
These are insults spoken in an ancient, forgotten tongue. Insults so vile, so emotionally crippling,
Russian?
that they transform even the fiercest of pirates into an egoless mass of goo permanently.
Wow.
Japanese?
Wait a minute. If the insults are in a forgotten language, how come they're so dangerous? Wouldn't that have the same effect as insulting me in Finnish?
Haista vittu sinä senkin saatana paskakassa, joka on ryömini just
The
ulos
ultimate
vessasta.
insult is so ancient that it's rumored to amplified by the voodoo magics of the ultimate insult. This original language has the power to speak to the
Whoa.
Indeed.
Whoa. Turn into Keanu Reeves. Whoa. I pretty much insulted him in Finnish there because he insulted the Finnish. Finnish is a language. So yeah, take that.
I see that you want to know how to make an ultimate insult.
That would be useful.
Sadly, I have no idea how to make an ultimate insult talisman.
That's strange. You've always seemed to be the master of all things voodoo-like.
Yes, but the ultimate insult was outlawed dozens of years ago in the aftermath of a terrible battle between two ultimate insult-wielding hoongans that shattered the ego.
That's awful and bad for business.
As a face-saving gesture, the United Voodoo Workers of the Tri-Island area agreed to gather up and destroy
all the copies of the ultimate insult recipes. That's what it said there. I don't know why it keeps cutting off. You're too slow. The game can't keep up with you. Or you can't keep up with the game. Guybrush mentioned Finland. He said that it would be the same as somebody insulting him in Finnish. And I did. I insulted him in Finnish right away. Mutta kyllä varmaan pari vittu kurttukassia täällä edes tajua mitä sanoo, vai voi vaikka kustan muiden korvaan nyt eivätkä huomaisi.
I see that you want to know where to find the makings.
Stop reading our mind, that's annoying.
It would be good to know where to start.
As I said, the instructions to build an ultimate insult have been destroyed. However, I seem to recall that the individual pieces of an ultimate insult can only be found on one island.
Monkey Island?
No, too obvious.
Darn.
It was some other island
Dinky?
entirely. Unfortunately, this island's name has also been lost to the vagaries.
This game has been programmed so badly. Kaveri harjata thrippuu, obviously. Harjata. He turned the brush not into the item brush, but to the motion to brush. So it's a guy to brush tree. Can you teach me some Finnish curse words? Vittu, paska, perkele, helvetti, saatana. There you go. Olkaapa väännöläinen. The game would sadly be a bit more boring story unless it wouldn't have a villain of some sort. It would have been some aliens, but now a human villain is what they went with. Well, because there aren't any aliens. Or maybe there are. Don't be spoiling it too much, Raisin. There's some people who have not played the game. So don't be spoiling the whole story here, Raisin. Be careful. Guys, don't talk about it here in public. How do you say cock cheese in Finnish? Kullijuusto. Now what do those mean? Fuck, shit. Damn it. Hell. Damn it. Guys, I'm eating here. Juustokulli. No, it should be kullijuusto. That's how he phrased it. Cock cheese. Kullijuusto. Not cheese dick. Or cheese cock. Kyrvänsyylä. Dickswort. Google Translate says kukkojuusto. Well, cock as in rooster. Kukko is rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Very well.
Okay.
I sense that you want to know the connection between the Marley heirlooms.
Penisjuusto. Penisjuusto.
Stop doing that. But you're right. This chest contains Grandpa Marley's heirlooms. According to Grandpa Marley's letter, his wedding presents to Elaine hold the key to assembling the ultimate insult. But there's so much stuff in these heirlooms that it's hard to separate the presents from the junk.
Ah, I sense powerful voodoo forces at work here. Weddings, nuptials, bands of gold. Reveal to us a gift that's old.
Hey, a pair of earrings.
Lacy veils and prenups too show us the symbol of something new.
Ooh, a necklace.
Bridesmaids tinged with jealous sorrow bring to light a present borrowed.
A pin on a chain? What kind of present is that?
One heart beats where once were two. The final gift is something blue.
A Smurf.
Oh, the final gift is something blue.
Is something wrong?
Yes. There should be a fourth wedding gift in here. A blue wedding gift.
Somebody
My
took it.
mystic senses detect nothing.
Maybe it's still on Lucre Island.
I don't
Trademark.
think so. My voodoo instincts tell me it's somewhere on Melee Island.
Trademark.
How curious.
Well, it could be in the mansion. Well, we'll figure all this out by myself. I'm not gonna be asking all hands.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
If. A heavy if. Unfortunately, these days I
Good
play or
afternoon,
watch
citizen.
media.
I'm Melee Island Governor Elaine.
I'm
Lawrence, and
talking
running for re-election.
here, reading people's chat. Could you shut up? Thank you. I play or watch media to escape from the petty drama of my mentally ill young adult life, so I hate when there's drama like that in games. A lot more than when I was a kid, and didn't have so much drama already. I bet dollars to donuts that once get over my own problems, fictional drama won't bother me anymore. I'm sure it won't. So something blue, 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 blue. Yatta-da-da-da. Blue, 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 blue moon. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
We don't own many coats in these tropical climes. We don't own many. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Something blue, huh? I don't see anything blue around here. Except for...
I like this kind of commode better than the one in the bathroom. The one made of porcelain. I'm no expert, but this china... Elaine wouldn't like me touching the china while she's gone. Elaine wouldn't like me touching the china while she's gone. Nah, most of this stuff is Elaine's. I wouldn't want to deprive her of her favorite trinkets.
Okay. I wonder where it could be then. Just gotta keep my eye out for something blue, I guess. You just get older and more mature and kind of forget the problems. Happen to me. That can happen too. You just get over it. And you don't even realize it. You just at one point just realized that I've gotten over it.
I'm
Huh,
Melee
doesn't
Island
affect me
Governor
anymore.
Elaine Marlin,
Cool.
and I'm running for re-election.
Nobody cares.
They're a pair of old wooden earrings. This necklace looks new. I wonder how I got in with the rest of these old heirlooms. They're a pair of old wooden earrings, and they're pink. This pen says Second Bank of Lucre on it. It must have fallen into the chest during the robbery. I hate to think that Grandpa Marley stole it.
Let's go visit the scum bar and see what's happening out there. They're pink. The Lua bar?
Lua bar? What's a Lua?
Didn't know that we're in Hawaii. No, that's Luau, right?
Great pictures of Grog! They've done something horrible to the scum bar!
Yeah.
Welcome to the Lua Bar. I'll be right with you.
They made it into a tourist attraction place. Run for your lives! People forgetting to care about such problems often causes the unpleasant tendency to become them. Uncaringness blends together until you don't care what you do either. It's happened to me. Actually, make a good point there.
These bar stools have flowers on them. Somehow that just doesn't seem right.
It's a painting. Curious. Seems to be made out of wax.
Ah, and then we know who did it. Sushi boat propulsion mechanism.
There's some sort of mechanical stuff under the water that's making these boats go.
It's a lua bar that serves sushi? Sushi? Do they serve sushi in Hawaii, Gabriel? In a bar like this?
No, those chains and metal stuff look pretty sharp. I better try jamming it with something else.
I'm not picking that up.
Nice grass skirt.
Eh.
Those are some bizarre looking drinks. Those are some bizarre looking drinks.
They're cheap, crummy, mass-produced wooden chopsticks.
Let's take them. I'm sure nobody cares about a couple of them.
No thanks. Give me a grog over this stuff any day. Those are some bizarre looking drinks. She looks like she's enjoying her umbrella drinks just a little too much. Pardon me.
Yes?
Do you know what they did to the Scum Bar?
Scum Bar? What's that?
It's what this place used to be before they redecorated it. It was dark, dingy, smelled like grog gone bad.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it was great.
A pirate's place. You never seen a sushi bar? I've seen plenty of sushi bars, but a lua bar is not a sushi bar. I'm just trying to get confirmation from Gabriel, who is in Hawaii, who knows what the luau is and all that. I'm sure they don't have a sushi trail like that. I know that happens in sushi bar. I am very knowledgeable about the world, Goblin, even if I do seem dim with it. Don't talk down to me. But you know, I'm just clarifying, yes, I do know what a sushi bar is, or what it's like. They have the conveyor belt going around, and you can order what you want to eat, and then you just take it from there and...
What's good to eat here?
Do you like sushi?
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Only you need to ease into it then. Order something that isn't raw to start with, and then work your way to the good stuff.
Good stuff. I hope by that you don't mean the stuff that looks like it lived in the bilge of a ship last week.
Ooh, the unagi. That's the best.
Apparently also Goblin doesn't understand my sense of humor, because we always get across... we just don't get our own humors across it to each other. I think, Goblin, we need to have a little bit of a talk together at some point, so we can understand each other a little bit better, because I was making a joke there, and apparently you didn't take it as a joke. This music is very familiar. Sounds like it would be from a Banjo-Kazooie or Crash Bandicoot game.
You aren't from around here, are you?
Does it show?
Yeah.
When I travel, I try not to look like a tourist.
You're a tourist.
I like to really get to know the place I'm visiting.
You're a tourist.
This is the wrong place. You should be down by the docks, working the ships, drinking grog.
Doesn't sound like much fun. This is plenty authentic enough for me. Thank you.
Authentic.
Thanks for your time.
Sure.
Authentic. I should skewer you right there. It's from 7 Max. Huh. Cool. Lua will serve a pulled pork, mashed taro root, and some other stuff like fried chicken and baked fish. But not sushi, really. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is not a Lua bar, then. Was Lua a language already when this came out? It first appeared in 1993, so yeah. Just to throw in my 2 cents about why people now wonder all this in the bar. Even if it's not authentic, Lua bar that serves sushi, it really doesn't matter. You see, it's a typical tourist trap. Yeah, but it's a Lua bar, and they have sushi. Those don't go together.
This guy doesn't look like he's from around these parts. Excuse me.
Why, hello. Great, get up.
Yeah, but if you make a Lua bar, it is a theme already. And Lua bars have their own theme. This is not a Lua bar. This is a sushi bar. So they should mention it's a sushi bar, not a Lua bar. That's the point. I know it's a tourist trap, but they got the themes mixed here. It's if Gordon Ramsay would be here, he would be tearing this place apart because it's got the wrong theme in here. Get it? That's what I'm griping about here. They got the wrong theme going on.
What do you mean, great getup?
Whoa, you look really authentic. Just like a, real swashbuckler. Do you work here?
No, I am a real swashbuckler. My wife's the governor. I'm a mighty pirate captain.
Whoa, you really get into character.
What's good on the menu?
I like everything.
Really? That sushi stuff looks pretty gross, if you ask me.
Well, don't tell anyone, but I don't like it either. But everyone else is eating it, and, after all, isn't that what real pirates eat?
No.
I've heard the flaming scuttlefish is the way to go if you don't like sushi, though.
That's not what real pirates eat. They don't eat sushi. They eat oranges to avoid scurvy.
Did you know this place used to be a real pirate bar?
Really? More than this?
Oh yeah, they had real grog, real pirates, and real fights.
Whoa, sounds great. But, what's grog?
Never mind. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, thanks.
It's like here in Finland. You go to Lapland for that authentic Finnish Laplandish experience, and the first thing you come across is a Chinese restaurant. But then the proposes is. That guy proves my point. Never mind. But apparently you don't get my point. You've made up your mind. We're not gonna argue about it anymore. I'm just saying you're wrong.
This little tag says it's pork sashimi? This pig isn't cooked? Ugh.
You don't make pork sashimi. This is gonna get everybody sick. Ugh.
It's the kitchen.
Lord! You are not allowed back here! Close the door before I whack you in the noggin!
Sheesh. Grumpy.
I'm French. And also, no text. Good program.
Oops, sorry.
The programming, it's an art.
Excuse me, miss.
I'll be right with you. Why don't you have a seat first?
No thanks. I don't want to eat here.
These bar stools have flowers on them. Somehow that just doesn't seem right. This seat is all wet. I better choose another one. There appears to be a minuscule meal set on this silly square-shaped tray. Aw, how cute! Little itty-bitty boats floating around carrying itty-bitty pieces of something that appears to be edible.
Well, sushi is edible, but I don't like it. I've tried sushi. Didn't like it at all. I prefer to have my fish prepared in some other ways. Thank you very much. We're in the Caribbean, so luau is a thing. The fact that it's nothing like an actual luau experience is not important. But because we're in the Caribbean, it has to be a luau bar because of the setting. Yeah, but why are we still talking about this? Let's stop talking about this. You're starting to give me a headache.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
What happened to the scum bar?
Oh, we're under new management now. We've done away with all the pirates, swill, and wenches. Ugh.
But I liked the swill.
We've replaced that old swill with family-friendly fun beverages. We have quite a selection.
Right.
But I liked the pirates.
Ew, gross. Nobody likes real pirates anymore. That's so last week.
I'm glad that they made this place into a 2000 kind of a place. You know, futuristic. Modern. Dumb.
But I liked the wenches. I mean, they made it so authentically piratey.
Our decorators went for realism without the fright. They insisted that we replace the wenches with totems and bamboo. Drink sales are down, but we can turn the lights on again. Excuse me, I have customers waiting?
Also, apparently you decided to change it that you have almost no clothes on. I mean, seriously, Guybrush, you should be more nervous than ever. She's just wearing a tight top and a skirt. What are you? You're not the Guybrush that we know. Get out of this game. Bring in the real Guybrush. I hate this game. I feel relaxed at the moment. I was all worked up and annoyed earlier after watching a Flat Earth documentary. Flat Earth and documentary doesn't seem to mix. Comedy, perhaps, or insanity. I'd say... insanity. Flat Earth documentary. SF. Yeah, stupidity more likely. Not comedy, not insanity, stupidity. Can't believe people can be so stupid. Oh, they can be! Just take a look at Jack Douglas's Twitter.
LeChuck. Does Melee really want an agent of the undead legions of Heck governing its fiscal policy?
And Jack Douglas, aka Jack's Films on YouTube. Just take a look at his Twitter. He has made lots of clickbaity posters on his Twitter. They're like real facts about life. And there's a lot of they're all fake facts, all made up. But there's been tons of people who actually started to believe those facts that they put in the Twitter. That's how stupid people are these days. They are so gullible. So yeah, it's no wonder there's people who believe that the Earth is flat. Flat Earthers are harmless. Stupid, but harmless, yeah. I mean, they're otherwise normal people. They just believe that the Earth is flat. That's all. How is this possible? Has humanity reached a new low level? Yes, we have become dumber. We're getting smarter and dumber at the same time. Don't ask me how that works, just works.
Hey, there's a quarter in here.
Woo! Yay, I got a quarter.
It's a coin.
It's jam! Stupid grog machine. Give me back my quarter.
Don't look at me.
Jackpot.
Guybrush, what did I tell you about drinking grog?
How did the link?
Guybrush Ulysses Threepwood.
Ulysses?
No grog until my errands are finished.
His middle name is Ulysses? Why did I bring up a middle name all of a sudden? He never had a middle name. He's just Guybrush Threepwood, not Ulysses.
It's empty.
Although Ulysses is a cool name anyway, so I'll take it. Flat Earthers gather from around the globe. If you believe the Earth is flat, then fair enough, you're harmless. But if you're in a position of power and authority and you start preaching Flat Earth, then you're dangerous. Yep. True. Very, very true. Flat Earthers are still more benign and arguably more sane than the Scientologists. Yeah, but like Goblin says, if somebody in power starts to preach about that, it will become dangerous. Smog's toxicity actually affects the brain's cognitive thinking, so yes, inhaling aerial waste makes you an idiot. Makes sense. Flat Earthers are clumsy and stupid. Claiming old theories. Soon they will claim that Atlas carries the Earth. Going back to old school mythology, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if that would actually happen. I still think anti-vaxxers are the most dangerous kind of stupid. Yeah, they are. Anti-vaxxers are the most dangerous. We will not give vaccinations to our children because we don't think it's safe. When vaccinations are the stuff that actually will save their lives in the future. Give it a name, no mission to moon. Flat earthers, anti-vaxxers are the new stupidity. Have you heard the chemtrails conspiracy? It's another tinfoil hat theory that's unbelievable. That one I have not heard. I probably don't even care about. I don't care about all these crazy theories that people have made up. It's fascinating to read at some points, but usually it's just dumb.